So now we are on YouTube too. Hello, people from YouTube. My name is Gabriele, and I will guide this immersion here. Today, we are going to talk about personal life and professional lives. I'd like to explain a little bit how TNT works. TNT is a language platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced speakers. Immersion meetings are not regular classes, so I'm not a teacher, I'm a student too. And the goal of this time here is to practice in English in a real environment, all right? And we have some rules to follow to make the conversations flows better. The first one is to be respectful. The second one is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember that we are in a safe place, so feel free to make mistakes or tell some word in Portuguese as well. And the third one is to have fun. Okay, guys? So as we are in 8 here, I will create one more room to make the conversation flow better. And then we start. If you receive an invite to go to another room, please accept. If you know, stay in the main room, all right? Let's do. Okay, guys, see you soon, and let's talk. So let me introduce myself. So my name is Gabriele, I'm 31 years old. I was born in a city in the south of Rio Grande do Sul called Pelotas. Next week, I will go to my hometown to visit my parents. But nowadays, I live in Rio de Janeiro, and I'm living here just 2021, I think so. I'm a food engineer and I work as a science entrepreneur, so I have my own business. It's a crazy thing, but it's a thing that makes me feel so inspired. And I will tell a little bit about my work during this immersion. And on my free time, when I have one, I'd like to stay at home watching movies and series, or listen to music, or cooking, or just hang out with my friends. Now we are planning to visit a city near to Rio, so I will do something different on the weekend, on the holiday. It's not so common to me because I'm a workaholic person, but I really enjoy to stay with my friends. Okay, guys. So let me see, Fernanda, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I am Fernanda. I am from Rio de Janeiro. I am 23 years old. I am an industrial chemistry student. I intern in a cosmetic company. And I also like on my free time to watch series and TV and films and these things.
Fernanda, I don't remember, but I know that we participated in a meeting together. But do you do your course at the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro or the other one?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so we work in the same place because
really?
it's not the city, the CT.
Exactly, I study there.
Oh my God!
And I am here right now. I live in Villa Residencial. Do you know? I live in here.
Oh, that's so nice. And do you work at the what block? Letter A from D or
I study on Lake E. E.
Oh, it's school chemistry. I don't know.
Exactly. E. Exactly. Yeah.
Crazy. So maybe I see you in a day, but guys, she studied in the same place that I work, so it's amazing. So okay. And how about you, Nayara? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. I am 30 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am married and I am a financial analyst. Yeah, in my free time, I like to stay with my dogs. I love my dogs, and I like to ride my bike, do some exercise, and I think I like to stay at home, just watching a movie and just relaxing. Yes.
Suppose you, oh, there's a dog. Nayara, I suppose that you study English in your free time because every every day that I see you on the social media, you are studying English. It's so amazing because your English is perfect.
Yes, my dogs are barking. Oh, uh, yes, I try to come here every day, and when I finish my work, I come here to relax. I didn't come here to study. Actually, I come here just to have a good conversation, and I like the people that come here, and it's really good. It's a safe
Yeah.
place, and I like to share about my day. Maybe I don't know how I can say this in English, but I like to desabafar. I come here to say the things that I impress during the day.
Yeah, just to share your feelings and talk with good people
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have a fun conversation, right?
yeah.
And last but not least, you, Ricard, can you introduce yourself?
Nayara come here to study English as a consequence, right?
Yeah.
That's a very good philosophy. That's what brings me here because I love this kind of philosophy. It actually it goes in the way that we teach in our school. I work at a school, a private school, as an intern. I'm in an internship yet. I have studied letras on college for 5 years now. I'm almost graduated. So in my school that I work, we think to teach kids using English as a way, not as a ending. So while we talking and having fun, we're learning English, so uh, that's how it's the most, I guess, successful to learn something, uh, even other things and stuff. um, so uh, uh, almost a teacher. I'm 30. I don't have free time, so I won't say what I what I do in my free time. But if I would have some, I like to watch TV shows. I like to read books. I try to read them in English because I like to be in this kind of world, English world. Um, it's nice to know another world, because a lot of things opens in your mind. So that's it, I guess. I don't know if I talk too much, but that's it.
No, that's so nice. Thank you.
But
So,
Ricardo, don't you have free time?
A little bit, a little bit. I work a lot. My main goal right now is to live alone. I'm live with my father right now, and I'm trying to get some money to staying in a place on my own. So I'm trying to get there, and while I'm trying, I work a lot and work at the weekends, doing extra jobs and stuff, and it's exhausting. But at least at
Yeah.
these holidays, I won't work.
This is very dangerous for your health. You
Yeah.
need to sometimes you need to just stop and enjoy your life because we are here to live. Yes, we need to work, but I think this is not the most important in your lives, you know.
Yeah, I totally get you. I totally understand you, but I don't know. We can discuss this through our theme
Yeah,
of the
I'd
day.
like to invite you, Nayara, to start with the question number 2. How do you balance your professional and personal life? Because you are talking about it, and I'm so interested to know about how do you do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to wake up early, but for example, today I wake up like 5:30 a.m. and I studied a little bit. So then I go to work. Um, I work from 8 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. So normally I don't like working overtime. I like to do my activities and just finish everything that I need to do during my day. But now I am in a new company, and I am a new employee in this company. So I have a lot of things to learn, a lot of new informations and deadlines to meet. So for me, it's really difficult, but I know that it's just the beginning and it's normal. But you know, when I finish working, I don't want to talk about work anymore. And I work from home, so sometimes it's difficult to stop, you know. But I don't know. I propose this thing to me like, oh, okay, so I finish my work and I don't want to do nothing more. I will work in the next day, or I will wait to pass the weekend. So then I will start to work, and that's the most of the time I do this. And yeah, I don't like planning the things that I want to do, like talking about my personal life. So when I feel like I want to do something, so I'm start to do, it's just that, without that pressure that of having to be perfect, you know. Because um, social media is so terrible for our mental health. And sometimes I hear that, oh, okay, you need to have a free time, and in your free time you must to do exercise and eat healthy, and you must to do this and that, you know. And I don't like this thing. Sometimes I just want to stay in my bed just watching a movie and don't do nothing during my day. I don't know, in my weekend I just want to relax, and it's okay, you know. I don't
Yeah.
want to be perfect, like, I don't know. And I think a good way to balance your personal life and professional life is stop to comparing ourselves to the others, and just live your own life, you know, in your professional life or your personal life. I think sometimes it's so exhausting thinking about, oh, uh in my job I need to do these steps because this person share on your Instagram that this is the correct to do during our lives, you know, something like that. So yeah, I try to just to enjoy my day, you know, even when I am working, because I think it's important. Sometimes you take a break in your job, and then you can listen some music, I don't know, or do something that you like it. I think we are here to live our lives, you know. And sometimes when I see these persons that it's like a workaholic, like you, Gabriele, it's so I don't know. I think it's not good in the future, you know, because you need to think about in your future now, you know. So okay, I want to earn more money too. I want to, it's a good to have a good salary, you know, to spend the money with the things that you like it, or do some trip that you want. But I think sometimes we don't stop to thinking about the things that we are already have, and maybe
Yeah.
be more grateful for the life that, oh my God, tem uma abelha aqui do meu lado. And I think and I think is that eu preciso matar essa abelha só um pouquinho.
So one thing that Nayara said, it's about that you need to have plans for our free time. And I don't agree with that, as Nayara said, because you don't need to plan your free time, you know, especially even if you have a trip or something like that, or the thing that you need to plan to go to the place. But if you are stay at home, if you don't have you don't want to watch something, or you don't want to do an exercise, don't do it. Just relax. That it's enough for your brain and for your body to relax, you know. And you, Fernanda, I'd like to know about you, because you are studying and have an internship or a job together, right? So tell to us about how do you balance it?
I don't think I have a good balance between my professional and personal life, because as you said, I work and study at the same time. I'm doing an internship and I study at night. So my week is just like wake up early. I wake up at 5 a.m. to go to my internship, and then I go to the university. I have classes, and on my weekends, I need to study because I don't have enough time during the day. And only to study the subjects that I have on university is not enough, because on my internship I need to know other things like English and another softwares like Excel, Power BI, and these things. So I need to keep studying all the time. So I focus too much, I think, on my professional life. I don't really care too much about my personal life. So I don't have, I don't put some effort on have this social life. I usually stay at home studying. And I like to take my Saturday night to watch TV. It's the free time that I have during all my week. The rest of the week, I'm just studying and working. And this is my life right now.
Fernanda, what? Sorry, Gabriele.
Go.
Wasn't you, Fernanda, in the chemistry industry? I didn't understand what you really do.
Yeah, I am an intern in a cosmetic company.
Okay, but what do you do there?
I intern in the regulatory affairs area. So it's the area that you do a lot of with how can I say, regulations about cosmetics.
Oh, okay. It's more in the administration area.
Yeah, it's similar, but I do some things that are related to sustainability. So
okay, what do you study?
Industrial chemistry. Industrial chemistry.
Okay, but it has to do with chemistry. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That was my question, sorry.
It's kind of a legal part of the chemistry.
Okay.
Because we think about chemistry with a formulation of products, but to a product go to the markets, you need to have the regulatory area to approve the cosmetic, the safety.
I asked that because I got a little bit confused that you said you take classes on like technology or something. I got it wrong.
No, I said industrial chemistry.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
It's all right.
Does Nayara say that she's a journalist, or I was mistaken? No,
I am financial analyst.
okay.
I work with numbers, and
my listening is very nice today.
Fernanda said about that she don't don't care about the free time, but I think we have some periods in life that you need to pay more attention for professional lives, and other one to pay more attention in personal lives or in your health or something like that. I think it's like seasons in life. So when I was younger, I have the same situation that Fernanda said when I did my graduation, when I did my master's and my PhD. Nowadays, I am in another stage of my life, in another situation about work, when I work a lot, but I need to separate, I need to separate a time to me, because in this time I relax and I think better about my work after this time to me, you know. So it's so special to me to have a time to relax, or just to stay with my friends, or just to doing nothing, to make my brain works better in the future, in the next days, you know. And I'd like to know about you, Ricardo, because you are finished your graduation and you are an intern. So tell us about how do you balance this, or if you don't balance, where's the reason? Because
Mhm.
there is a special moment in your life. So
Yes, I on the opposite way of Fernanda, I always think a lot in my personal life and paid a lot of attention in my relationships, love relationships and stuff, and took the professional side a little bit aside, and but nowadays I'm more with this uh, goal that I have today, going out of my father's place. I'm trying to uh, running out, running behind the desk, correr atrás do prejuízo, because we have a lot of problems. I have to admit that we don't get along very much. I'm being kind, if you know what I mean, and I have to a little bit try a little bit harder right now on the professional, because I have to get out, and I guess my life is going to be a little bit easier on the future. And meanwhile, I'm trying to sometimes to do stuff that I like. It helps that I know me very well. I'm like my 30s, and it's not like people in their 30s they know each other, but I guess I know kinda. I used to do a lot of therapy, and but at the same time it's hard. I work a lot. I just don't balance my free time. That's the truth, you know. I work in an internship that I earn money. I work in another internship because it's mandatory from college. It's not paid. uh and I go to college at night, and my weekends I work at buffets and pizza restaurants and stuff to earn more money. And what time do I have left? You know, so it's very. I totally agree with Nayara. We have to balance. We have to, you know, do whatever we like to do, but there are a few moments in life that you have to stop and think what is the most important thing right now. So that's what I'm trying to do. And sometimes I do a little bit of stretching, because I'm very tall and I feel a lot of back pain, and I'm trying to do a little bit of exercise at home, basically. And sometimes I find a little bit of satisfaction at my workplace. I like to study letras. I like to study languages. That was that what relieves me a little bit. And this painting was my students that painted me today. They were so cute. The second grade students from high school presented a workshop about this kind of Indian painting. Have you ever saw that before? This painting on the women hands in India. So that was about that. And they were presenting for the seventh grade students. So it was very cute to watch. So sometimes we try to do that kind of stuff and find satisfaction in a few places. The works at the weekends, it's nice because it's not very intellectual jobs. So I have a lot of anxiety, so I don't stop. I do a lot of things with my body, my whole body. So it helps a little bit to, sweat a little bit, and that's all.
Yeah, but what I think about it, I think sometimes when you have a goal like that you mentioned that I need to have my own place. I need to move to another place to live alone. This is a goal. And to focus on this goal, you need to, sometimes you can balance everything in life because you are focused to achieve this goal. And so maybe you can balance everything. You need to put more efforts to achieve this goal. And then after that you can focus more in your personal life, and you can find other good things in your professional life, as you mentioned it. It's like my situation right now. So I have my own company and my own business, so I'm the boss, and my company don't have people to work there. We are just in 4 people, and we have a lot of work to do. And it's crazy because I started my day working with business thing, and at the middle of the day I'm working in the technological things about my work, and I finish my day revise something for social media. So I pass through all the sectors in my company, and I do a lot of things. So, but at the same time, it's a period that I need to do this because we are a small company, and it's totally understand that we don't have a big team to take care of all the sectors of the company. And it's a period that I need to put more effort to achieve a goal, a professional goal, And at the same time, it's a good thing for me because I feel so excited to do the things in my work. It's my company. It's a thing that I planned, that I think, that I idealize it, and it's a satisfaction too. So it's difficult to have a balance. I try to separate a time in my week just to relax because it's important to me, because I need to relax to maintain my brain doing the things and have more ideas and something like that. But I confess that we have 2 days in a weekend, and just one I relax, the other one I work. It's like that. So I talk too much, and I'd like to know about you, Fernanda. How does your professional life contribute to your personal growth and vice versa? The question number 4.
I think it's very related, my professional life with my personal life. I think I honestly can even separate one from another, because I see that the effort that I put and my determination to get things on my professional life makes me grow as a person, because I'm learning to have this resiliency, to build this determination, and also the things that I achieve in my professional life will help achieve my personal goals as my personal life. I mean, and you have a better job, you have more money, so I want someday to do an international trip and an internship. So it's very relatable.
I have something to add about this question about
Oh,
professional life and personal life. I don't know, sometimes I start to thinking about this, and so I just have one life to live, you know. I don't have two lives. I don't have a life to work and a life to live my real life. I don't know. So this is kind of weird sometimes. And yeah, I don't know if you already think about this, guy, because I think it's a it's a difficult question, because I think it's not possible to be two persons in the same time, you know. I am the same person that I am in my personal life, I am in my professional life. So I think it's for that it's so important to enjoy the things that you do in your job, in your work, you know. And I was wonder about this, because I don't like what I do in my job, you know. Maybe in the next year I want to change my career. I don't know, maybe do another college or something that it's not related to administrative or financial. So because I don't like what I do, you know, and I start to thinking about this. I just have one life, and I need to live my life. I need to enjoy my life in my work, and also when I am not working. So it's just that.
but Nayara, how does your professional life, the things that you learn or the things that you do in your work, current in your life, contribute to your personal growth and vice versa?
I don't know. I just work to earn money. You know, I think for me, I do things that it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I just I do a lot of spreadsheet during the day, and I pay the bills of the customers' bills, and you know, it's
But
a
about
boring.
the relationship with your colleagues or things like that, you can learn
It's
something.
it's really boring, you know, and I don't like it. I think this doesn't I don't know, it's not good for me, I think, because I love, for example, I love animals, but I have a certificate in veterinary area, but I can earn a lot of money to be in a veterinary, you know, at least here in my city. Uh, Only if you are the boss, so you can earn more money. But if you don't, if you are just an employee, this is not possible. So I don't know. I think I just want to do something that I see how can I say this, some reason, you know, this makes sense for me. And uh, in my area, in the financial area, it's not what I like it. I know that some people like to work with investment and these things, but I don't like it. So I think I am in a wrong area. So I need to change.
Okay, it's a point of view, and I'd like to know about you, Ricardo, as you work with children, and I'd like to know how your professional life impacts your personal growth and in the same way.
Uh, um, in a level that I can't describe, you know. I'm in the beginning of the career, so I'm not very used to be a teacher, a full full-time teacher. So I'm trying to get used to some with a few things and try to get in the area and know the few problems that any area has. And but of course you try when you work with children and with work you with teenagers, it always very rich. But at the same time, I fought for this place. I have entered in college a little bit later in my life, like 25, what is considered normal, right? Entre aspas. And so that's the main point here, because I always thought about that kind of stuff, that I wish work with something that gives me at least a little bit of satisfaction, and have a place in society and helping somehow. So if there is any area has this their problems, we have to do something that choose something that we at least like. So but I understand that it's not the majority of people, especially in Brazil. That's why we have to talk, even mention that we live in a very problematic country, and the most of the people don't have the same opportunities, and on and on. So I guess we try sometimes to put the fault in us, and it's the system that we live. Call me annoying and boring, all that stuff, but it's the truth. And I guess we have to fight a little bit for rights, more rights for workers and for people in general, to at least have dignity to own their money, doing something safe, to do something at least satisfactory, a little bit at least. So enfim. Anyway, I guess something that I used to add, that somehow we try to balance things, personal life and professional, but this has a limit. But I put much effort in sleeping well and trying to do some therapy and work therapy and that stuff, because at least try to balance somehow. Balance entre várias aspas.
Yeah, and we are talking here in a privileged place, and in a situation that we can choose the work, and we can choose the things that we can do in the free time. And as you said, Ricardo, most people in Brazil don't do it, cannot do it, cannot choose the work, or cannot choose the things that they can to do in the free time. But in my privileged place, what I'd like to do, what I'd like to talk, I think it's difficult. It's difficult for me. Don't separate my professional and personal life, and I think both contribute to the people that the person that I am. I put the person that I am in my work, and I learn a lot of things in my professional life that I can apply in my personal life, especially how to manage people, like how to treat the people with kindness, or to listen to people, or to work in a team, or to be patient, to be resilient, to be brave. So I think these soft skills I can learn in my professional life and I can apply in my personal life. And it's two hands. So there is a lot of things that I learn with my friends and my family that can I use in my professional life, you know. So it's difficult to separate both. I think Nayara said something like that we are the same person and we cannot live different lives. And
But
think that,
I guess, sorry to interrupt, but
no,
I guess we can do that because we are doing at least something that we can do that connection somehow,
yeah,
you know. For Nayara, for example, she doesn't she can't do that
yeah,
very well, you know, because she does something that she doesn't like. So imagine to a more poor people that couldn't, you know, uh, lose their job or something like that. So,
exactly. Right.
you know, so I guess we can at least try to integrate our lives somehow because we do something that uh, have has dignity somehow, you know. So
Yeah,
uh, we fortunate, I guess.
this is because that
I can't lose my job. Okay, I need to work. I don't like it, but I need.
But you're going to die if you lose your job tomorrow.
Yeah. I think
that's it.
everyone will die one day, you know.
I'm sorry.
And this is a good point because sometimes I think, you're saying that, we need to study a lot and talking about the professional life, but we need to enjoy our lives because we can die tomorrow, you know. And I don't know if you think about this, but sometimes I work so hard and I think, oh my God, I can die tomorrow. And, you know, ah, cara, não vai nada fazer sentido mais, é todo mundo morrer, pronto.
But it's difficult to think about it every time, you know. But when we live something so strong in life, like I don't know, guys, if a person, if a relative of you have a complications with health, you think about it. But during the life, you are in automatic pilot and you don't think about the type of things. You just think when we are faced through a difficult situation in life, you know. Yeah. Then we rethink about your priorities and we think about balance, personal life and professional life. And one thing that Ricardo said is that when I'm talking about how I consider my professional and personal life, it's a privileged place because there's a lot of people that can choose it. It's the job is just to make money because it's not a good job. It's just to pay the food for the family. And it's not my case, fortunately, but we need to understand the other scenarios to discuss things like that, you know. So guys, hello people that are in the other room. I'd like to know about you, Andrea. How was the conversation in the breakout room?
It was really good. A deep conversation, you know. The question was so deep, so nice to answer. And congratulations, Gabi. I really love it, the topic.
Oh, thank you. And how about you, Ayla? Did you like the conversation? How was the conversation for you?
Yeah, I like so much. It was a deep conversation. I totally agree with it. I think I heard at the end, but I think it's about society. So society for a professional, it's not about to make money, but to feel fulfilled. It's the word and they are helping me in the other room to feel fulfilled about the career you chose. So it's so good.
Thank you, Ayla. And how about you, Sonia? What was the conversation for you? How was the conversation for you? Sorry.
It was very good, very good. I enjoyed a lot, and I speak a lot about my profession because I love my profession. I'm passionate about psychology and a very deep topic to talk about because balance is a key and it's difficult to find the balance every day in our life.
And you, William, how was the conversation for you?
It's good. It's always been a pleasure to talk with Sonia and Ayla and Andrea. We learn a lot, new phrase, and something I want to share. I hear that from Andrea. It's about your job. It's not necessarily your career. So I think it's impacting. Isso é impactante de alguma forma, sabe? Porque às vezes a gente pensa que o nosso trabalho atual, no momento, ou nenhum dele, é isso pro resto da vida. Então, essa something I want to share with you. It's a good thing.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your opinion, William. And to finish this immersion, I'd like to know about Fernanda, the last question. Have you ever had to make a difficult choice between your professional and personal life, and how did you decide? Just a few words to answer this question.
No, I didn't. Difficult, no. Difficult choice, no. No, I think I didn't live too much.
Okay. Maybe in the future you need to do it.
Yeah.
So guys, I put on the chat the survey for this immersion, so you can rate this immersion from 1 to 10 and put some comments about your opinion or maybe suggestions for next immersion. Next week, we are going to talking about Live to 100. It's the secret of blue zones. It's I saw a documentary on Netflix about blue zones. So if you can have free time during the weekends or holiday, if you have good suggestions to you to see this documentary, and it is about some places in the world that people are centenaries. And research try to understand what the place, what the things that make this person, these people, to achieve 100 years. It's so interesting, and all the questions are related to this topic. Okay, so I would like to see you next week, and next week I will go to my hometown. So the scenario it will change too. So, but I hope to see you again. Okay, guys. So have a good holiday. Please have a little free time to relax, and good weekend if I don't see you in another immersion. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye,